Good morning, children. In today's session, I'm going to take class for 7th standard science, and the lesson name is visual communication. So those who have the book, you can take page number 89. It's visual communication we are going to see now. That is, visual communication is nothing but the practice of graphically representing the information. Okay, children, that is graphically we are representing it. Okay. Now first the introduction they have given here. In general, whenever we think of computers, the things that come to our mind are computer screen, keyboard, mouse and CPU. CPU is nothing but a central processing unit. So already you have finished this in 6th standard, you have learned about this. Then we have learnt about computer and the parts of the computer as introductory part in standard 6. Okay, children, we have learned about the parts of the computer like hardware, software, then input device, output device, CPU, this and all we learnt in the standard 6. Now, apart from them, software and hardware also play a vital role in the working of the computers. This you have learned in the 6th standard itself, what is software and hardware. So, it plays an important role in the computer, software and hardware. Now, we shall learn how to operate the computer. So, in the 6th standard, what and all we learned hardware and software, then input and output device, that's about CPU, all this we finished learning. Okay. Now, we are going to see how to operate the computer. Okay, children. First, we will see the file and the folder. File and folder. Okay, children. Now, file and folder. The reason we prefer computer is its speed and ability to store data. So, why we are going to the computer now? Why we want to use the computer? Because of its speed. Okay, and how it stores the data. That is the ability to store. It stores the data there, and all the many data is stored in the computer, and it works speed also. So, we prefer computer. Okay, children. So, we prefer computer for what? For its speed. For its speed and ability to store data. Ability to store data. Okay, children. Then, how can we save data and information in computer? So, this you have already learned what is data and information in the 6th standard. And now they have asked how can we save data and information in the computer? We can save them in folders which accommodate multiple files or a single files. That is, we can save them in the folders. Okay, many files or one file also can be saved in the folders. So, we can save them in folders which accommodate multiple means many files or a single file. Let us understand the terminologies like file and folder before moving further. So, before moving further, we should know what is file and folder. So, we should know the terminologies, what is file and the folder. Now, first we will go to the file. So, first is the file. In this, the output we get from any application is commonly referred as file. Okay, children. So, whatever the output we get from the application is referred as a file. So, what is that? The output we get from any application. The output we get from any application is commonly referred as file. Okay, children, it's commonly referred as file. Okay, children, that is the output we get from any application is referred as a file. Now, therefore, the application for the specific purpose, that is for one purpose, determines the nature of the file. That is, the application for any purpose determines the nature of the file. Now, folder. A folder is a storage space, okay, that contains multiple files. So, we store the multiple files in the folder. Okay, children. The folder is a storage space that contain multiple, that is multiple what I said, many files. Okay, so what is folder? Folder is a storage space that is that contains many or multiple files. Okay, children, multiple files. So, what is folders? It's storage space that contains multiple files. Now, we can create files as per the user's need. So, we can create the files. Okay, as per how you are using, you can create the files. Or for clear understanding, we can take the example of a bookshelf in a library. So, to understand this, we can take a what to say, simple example, like a bookshelf in a library. So many have seen the library in the schools also have seen the library, how the libraries will be, there will be a shelf, bookshelves, and the books will be kept there, right, arranged. So the individual book can be stored considered as a file, and the whole set of books in a shelf can be considered as folders. So if you take a library, the bookshelf will be like this, okay. Then if you keep one book, that is file. And if you keep many books inside this shelf, this is a folder, okay. This is a folder, this is one. If you keep that, it is a file. If you keep fully in the bookshelf, it is considered as a set of books are called as a folders, okay children. That is what is a simple example given here? That is the individual book can be considered as a file, and the whole set of books in a shelf is considered as a folder. So it's a simple example which you can understand what is file and what is a folder. When we write, click on the mouse. So where you are going to click, which sign on the right side of the mouse, the pop-up menu appears. That is, pop-up menu appears when you give a right click. Okay, right click on the mouse. Okay, right click on the mouse. What happens? A pop-up menu appears. Appears means it comes. Okay, appears on the screen with multiple options. Multiple means many options. So pop-up menu comes in the screen with many options. Select new option. What you are going to do now? You are going to select new option. New option you are going to select. And the secondary menu comes up. So first what happens? The pop-up menu appears, the screen with multiple options comes on the screen. And when you select a new option, what happens? The secondary menu, that is secondary menu means the next menu comes up with another set of options. First I said multiple options comes. When you select a new option, what happens? A secondary menu appears. There you can see another set of options. So when you click it, you can see another set of options. Okay, so select folder option to the menu. So in this options, you have to select? You have to select folder option. You have to select the folder option, and you can now save your file in the newly created folder. Now you can create, what you have to do, you have to save your file where you have created a new folder. Okay children. So what happens? When we right click on the mouse, where you have to do? The right click on the mouse, pop-up menu appears first. Okay, pop-up menu appears on the screen with many options, multiple options. Now next what you have to do? You have to select new option. Okay, new option, and then what happens in this? When you select the new option, the secondary menu appears. In that you can see many options. So in that comes up and with another set of options. In that you have to select the folder option. Okay, folder option in the menu. Now after selecting the folder option, what happens? You have to, after doing this, you can now save your file in the newly created folder. Now we have created a new folder and you have to save this file in this newly created folder. Okay children. Next is creating files. So how you are going to create the files? More people are using Windows and Linux operating systems in their computers. So what they are using? Windows and the Linux. Windows and Linux. Many people are using like these Windows and Linux operating in their computers. We can do many activities like collecting notes. So what and all we can do this, like collecting notes, drawing, painting, creating animations, then spreadsheet. Spreadsheet means that is number values, that is for formulas, then text. These are called as the spreadsheets. What are spreadsheets? That is number values, then formulas, text, all these comes in the spreadsheets. Then Word docs, that is Word document, and then PPT. PPT is nothing but the PowerPoint presentation. That is PPT is a PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint presentation. Okay children, what is PPT children? PowerPoint presentation. So many people, what are they using? Windows and the Linux, all they are using this. Then operating in their computers. What are the activities going on there? Like collecting notes, drawing, painting, creating animations, then spreadsheets. What are the spreadsheets? Like number values, formulas, text, all these are the spreadsheets. Then Word docs, that is Word documents, and PPT. What is a PPT? I said PowerPoint presentation. Okay. Now we use guideboard to go to the unknown places. So when we are going to the unknown places or when we are going to the tour, what happens? A guide comes along with us, right? Or else we are taking the guideboard, that is the way to go. Okay, what are the places to go? These are the guideboard. When we on the computer and click the start button at the left corner of the computers, it shows a list of all the programs in the computer. Okay, so when we on the computer, what we are doing, we are clicking the start button. So what happens? Start button, which corner of that? Left corner of the computer. When you click the start button, it shows all the list of the computer. Then now select the required program. The list is showed. Whatever program you need, you have to select the required program and create the required files. Okay, children. So list of programs will appear in the computer. In that you have to select the required program and then you have to create what you have to create. Create a new file. Then, if the computer is operating on the Windows, OS, we can collect our notes in the Notepad application, that is text editor within a Notepad application, and draw pictures in the Paint application. So, after collecting the notes in the Notepad, what we are doing, we are drawing pictures in the Paint application. As per its name, we can type notes in the Notepad and save the create files in the folder. So after doing that, you can save the created file in a folder. Likewise, in the Paint app, we can draw and edit pictures. That is Paint app, what we are doing. We can paint and edit pictures. Okay. So the Paint app can paint and edit pictures. Edit means, that is cutting and arranging it correctly, right? These are called as the editing. That is Paint app. In the Paint app, we can draw and edit pictures. Draw and edit. Okay. Can edit pictures. Now let us see how can we create image gallery, animations and graphics. You know what is graphics, right? So graphics easily. So what did I say? First, we can collect our notepads in the Notepad application. Notepad means text editing, right? Take Notepad application, and then what we are doing, we can drawing pictures in the Paint application. Now as per, we can type notes in the Notepad and create files. Where you can create files? You can create files in the folder. Then I said about the Paint app, that is in the Paint app you can draw and the edit pictures. And now we are going to see the image gallery, animations and the graphics now. Okay. Next is the visual communication devices. Now next we are going to go to the visual communication devices. Visual communication devices. Okay children, next we are going to go to this. That is pictures and audio visual gives us more understanding than teaching and writing on the blackboard. Is it right? So for example, if you take to the LKG and all, when we teach ABCD or any rhymes or like that, but while they are writing, while they are teaching, what children do, they have less concentration. Same way when you put in the TV, that is audio and visual, that is all the rhymes like singing, dancing. With children, what do? They grasp it easily. Okay, they keep in the mind easily. So while understanding and teaching and writing, pictures and audio visuals give us more understanding, right? While teaching and writing, what happens when you show the pictures and audio visuals, children grasp it easily, they understand it easily. So instead of saying a story, so in early days there was no computer nor anything, not or like that. So now instead of saying a story like once upon a time there was a king, we can understand the concept easily by seeing the video now. Okay, there are now, in those days and all, we used to say the story. Nowadays we are using the audio visuals, right? So in this, children are understanding very easily. So we can understand the concept easily by seeing the video. Also, it registers firmly in the minds of the students. Okay, not only the LKG children, even the higher class children, those who learn it, when they are learning into this one audio visuals, they are learning it easily and they are keeping in the mind easily. So the device which helps in explaining the concept easily through pictures is known as a visual communication device. So the device that helps in explaining the concept easily through pictures. Okay, through pictures is known as visual communication devices. Okay, so what is visual communication? A device that helps in explaining the concept through the picture. So these are called as the visual communication devices. For example, photos, audio visuals, drawings, animations, all these can be created easily with the help of the computer. So with the help of the computer, all these can be created easily. Now cinema is a good example for visual communication device. Okay children, so what did I say? That's a device which helps in the explaining the concept easily through the pictures are known as a visual communication device. Example given like photos, audio visuals, drawings, animations, and this can be created easily with the help of the computer. What is a good example? Cinema is a good example for the video communication, visual communication device. Okay. Now next is a photo gallery and photo story. You all must have admired the photos in the album. So if you take any functions, what we are doing, we are taking photos and videos, right? The photos are the memories. So the album, we are putting it in the album, we are keeping the photos in the albums, and we are admiring it, and we are remembrance also is that, right? So to beautify photos and edit the photos, photographers are using a software known as Photoshop. So what they are doing? They are using Photoshop. So all the photographers are using Photoshop to get the beautiful photos and to edit the photos. Okay. Now can we make photo gallery only with the help of photos, or is there anything more to do with a bunch of photos? We can make photo story. Yes, with the photos we can make a story. For example, if you take any small children, if you take a rhymes book or anything, we can see along with the pictures the story is given. So if you see the picture, we are able to understand easily the story, right? So as with the photos we can make a story, they have said. That is, in our primary classes we have studied photo stories like this. So what I told in the primary classes, children learn concept easily through photo stories than by reading words. So children understand easily by what? By seeing the pictures than reading it, right? This type of photo stories can be converted easily into videos. These photo stories are converted into videos. Nowadays, if you take a phone, now some small little children and all, what they are doing? They are keeping the phone in along with their hand, and they are using it. They are seeing the rhymes all with the pictures along with the videos are coming, right? So they are grasping it, they are keeping in the mind, understanding it easily. So with the help of the software, Microsoft Photo Story. So all those children are what they are saying. The videos are done with the help of the software Microsoft Photo Story. Okay children, so these they are using. Then then Microsoft Photo Story we are going to see now. To make videos with the help of this software, we have to order the photos first. Then we have to select a music and keep it in a file. So to do a video, what we have to do, we have to select the photos, and then you have to select a music and keep it in a file. Now first they are giving the step 1. Open the application of Microsoft Photo Story. First what you have to do, you have to open the application of Microsoft Photo Story. In that select begin a new story. What are you going to do? Begin a new story and click on next. So step 1 is, so we are going to see the Microsoft Photo Story, how we are doing it. So first is the step 1. In that you have to open the application. What application children? That is Microsoft Photo Theory. You are going to open the application, and then what you have to do, you have to select begin a new story. Begin a new story you are going to select and then click it. This is the step 1. Okay children, that is you are going to, first step is that is you are going to open the application called as a Microsoft Photo Story. Then what you have to do here, you have to select, that is begin a new story, and then give a click to it. Okay, then you are clicking the next. Then step 2. Then in step 2 what you are doing, click import picture. That is in step 2 you are going to click import picture. Okay children, you are going to click import picture in the next screen. So in the next screen you are going to click the import picture. Now the files in a computer will appear. So the files will appear in the computer. Okay, children, what you are doing? Files will appear in the computer. Now select save pictures for video. Now you are going to select save pictures for video. Okay, children, save pictures for video. Then there is a provision for editing the picture. Editing means what I said, that cutting and arranging it and keeping it correct, right? If required, we can edit the image and click on next. So there is a provision for next for editing the picture. Okay, children. And then if required, you can edit the image and click the next. Okay, children, did you understand this? That is, in step 2 you have to click import picture and then the files will appear. Then what you have to do, you have to save the picture for the video, and you can use, that is, there is a provision that is for editing the picture. If required, we can even edit the image and click on the next. Okay, children, now till step 2 I have taken for you. In the next class we will continue with other steps, children. Thank you.